Welcome to Align Trading, taking a look at the SPY recap as well as the live analysis. So first thing that I posted in the pre-market brief for Discord members was to be watching if we were to head down and form this larger inverse cup right here below this 5-day moving average. We would first need to see this smaller cup closing, which it did, but the handle never formed below this 5-day moving average with a possible head and shoulders like that to continue moving down, and instead we got this inverse head and shoulder right here that you can see along with this cup that closed right here, along with that cup right there that we closed. We are also now forming this handle right here within the blue that I explained right here, and to be watching out for heading into tomorrow if we did continue this move higher by building some liquidity here with that blue algorithm. Now on the 1 minute, taking a look at the trades and the microstructure. So in the morning, I explained that this 534 was going to be an important level of control, as well as to be looking for the return to the 5-day moving average, which we got, and is the reason that I took this trade up right here. So first thing in the morning, we had this drop right here, and we started to form some support along with this inverse head and shoulder right here, which is why I begin starting to take this trade right here. We can see this controlled selling with the orange, and you can see it here as well, along with this blue tapering algorithm right here. Now, as this move continues within this green channel right here, you can see that I'm just playing it, adding on the bottom, and then taking off some at the tops right here, adding on the bottom, taking off at the top, and you can see slowly this move just continued higher, and it reached my target right here, which was this 5-day retest. After that 5-day moving average retest right here, I explained that if we were going to go down, we needed to form this inverse cup first, and that if that did not happen, similar to yesterday, there was no reason to short this, and you can see that we never formed that inverse cup, and instead we started to form this cup right here off of this moving average and that 534 as well as support, which gave us this handle. Now along with this handle, you can also see this inverse head and shoulder right here, which gives us this move up in this purple buying continuation that you can see starting right here, and it starts to give this squeeze higher. Now I also explained to be watching for this right here, this shoulder on the 30-minute, which you can see is this inverse head and shoulder right here. And once we start holding that, you can see is the reason why we get that move. Like I was explaining, to go down, what would have need to have been seen is this head and shoulder right here, and we would have needed to form some sort of resistance right here off of that 5-day moving average, completing this inverse cup and handle right here, and instead you see the other scenario. Taking a look at what to be watching tomorrow, we have closed this cup here as I was explaining, and we are now looking for the possibility of it building some more liquidity here before we do continue higher. Now if we gap up with the CPI news, pay attention for this retest of these highs right here. If we build something like that and get possibly this inverse head and shoulder right here to continue. Now, if the news is bad, we still can dump as we have all of this liquidity right here, and we could see something like this. If we want to do that, we need to turn this 5-day into some sort of resistance, and then we can continue down like that, forming this inverse cup at possibly this 20-day moving average right here. Zooming out some, you can also see we have this liquidity right here. So if we do form some sort of resistance here and cannot move any higher, be paying attention for this inverse cup as we can start coming down like that, and we have more liquidity right here. as long as we remain above the 5-day moving average and we are still forming the bullish structure. There is no reason to be shorting though. However, as of now, we are breaking out right here above this 5-day moving average. And if we do continue, be watching for this purple buying continuation right here that we saw towards the end of the day. If we want to move towards that 5-4 on the daily chart, we remain above the 5-day moving average as well. And we have tested this top Bollinger here again, but we see this 5-day trending up as well as this upper Bollinger. So if we do want to continue higher, this is possible as this 5-day and this upper Bollinger trend up. And if we do start to dump tomorrow, you can see that we possibly have this tapering right here. If we do want to head down like that, it is possible, and we can do that, but we must first lose this 5-day moving average right here. Like I explained earlier, there is zero reason to be shorting this if we are not below this 5-day moving average right here, and we are forming this same support right here, as we can continue higher much easier than if we do decide to head down. Heading into tomorrow, be ready as there will be a lot of crazy price action with some big candles, maybe some up and down before that move happens during the meeting. Trade off the microstructure and trade patient. Thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you are not already for more, and I will see members in the morning.